This is how you weed out people who you're not looking for. I'm looking for someone who can communicate, got to enjoy a nice sunset, read some Harry Potter. I'm gonna be fine. It stinks, but it's all the proof I need that I'm on the right track. So, love ya. Bye.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new video. Unfortunately, the Desired Nutrition, the pre-workout, is out of stock at the moment. Actually, it's in stock still, but dealing with some technical difficulties with Amazon. Y'all know how that goes, or maybe you don't. But I'll let you know when it gets back on board, man. Anyway, let's get into the video.
I think I'm about to be stood up for a date. I matched with this girl on Hinge. We had really good conversation. Set a date for tonight at 7 p.m. at a taco spot. I confirmed with her yesterday. She was excited. I was excited. I messaged her today. Said, hey, see you tonight. 30 minutes ago, I checked just to see if she answered. And she unmatched me. So, looking this for maybe the outfit.
Why is he tucking in his shirt? I don't understand that.
I'd be asking, why am I still gonna show up for this date? It's a good question. One, I'm not sure if she's actually gonna show up or not. What if she shows up and I'm the one that doesn't show up? And I want to be the one that shows up. I want to remind myself, even if things don't work out, I still got me. What if me still showing up leads to an opportunity I might never seen coming? I want to be the person, when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. She still might go.
No, she's not.
Who's to say? If she is coming, did bring.
All right, first and foremost, man, why is he tucking in his shirt? I don't understand why your outfit, you're wearing this old Bulls, not even a jersey, a t-shirt, you know, from, I don't want to bash this guy too, like, bad. I'm not trying to bash this guy. I'm just trying to, you know, understand a little bit. And I'm not no stylist or anything like that. I'm not somebody who's particularly like super fashionable or anything like that. But, you know, on a first date, you guys are starting to go on a first date. Depending on where you're going, you know, obviously there looks like he brought some games with him. Depending on where you're going, you know, I would say dress appropriately. You know what I'm saying? Your first impression is the lasting impression. Okay? Just remember that. And I'm not saying you have to impress these girls. Be yourself. If this is who he is, okay. You know what I'm saying? This is what he likes to wear. That's cool, man. I mean, he at least could have not tucked in the shirt. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. The shirt looks old and dingy is what I'm saying. Like, and I ain't trying to count the dude's pockets or nothing like that. I'm not saying it don't really cost that much to buy a new shirt or wear a shirt that's not from, you know, it looks like he had that since the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So dress appropriately for the date if you're gonna go on a date. Second thing is the girl already unmatched him. The girl already unmatched him. You know what I'm saying? That's already a red flag right there. I mean, like, why are you showing up to a date? You've already been unmatched. It doesn't make any sense, man. But let's continue.
Some Connect 4 Uno. This deeper talk cards because emotions and shit. Some positives. It's a beautiful night in San Diego. The sun is setting. It's a really nice day out. I don't know. I like my outfit. That's good.
I'm not gonna say nothing about that. I got stood up.
Update, she did not come. She did.
You knew she wasn't coming. You knew she wasn't going. You knew that. Maybe you just wanted to make the video for the content. I'm assuming, you know, or I understand his message, what he's trying to do. I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to say, like, guys, just show up. Always show up. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But you don't have to do that, you know. But let's continue.
Did not come, what she said. I want to pretend like I'm absolutely fine. It doesn't bother me. It does. I'm giving myself permission to feel what I need to feel. Obviously, it stinks getting stood up. At the same time, I showed up. That's what matters for me. This shows the kind of person that I am. Kind of what dating is.
That's good.
You build resiliency while you hold on to hope. Who knows what that person was going through? Maybe they had a really rough day. Maybe they got back together with their ex.
That stuff don't matter though. That stuff does not matter. Her personal situation doesn't matter because she could have easily said, hey, this is what's going on. I'm not going to be able to meet you tonight. I know we had plans, but I can't meet you tonight. She don't care about you. At least not enough to tell you that, hey, I'm not going to be there. That's the common courtesy thing to do. That's the courteous thing to do. Is you just say, I can't make it. You don't just unmatch them and shit. And I mean, you could do whatever the fuck you want. You know, it's your fucking account. It's your Hinge account. You don't like, maybe you liked them at first and you don't like them no more. You unmatched them or some shit happened. You know, you never know what happened. That's not your concern though. You shouldn't be worried about maybe this happened. Maybe that happened. Maybe she couldn't. Who cares? Who cares? The point is that you still showed up to a date that you knew she wasn't coming. You knew she wasn't going.
This is how you weed out people who you're not looking for. I'm looking for someone who can communicate, to enjoy a nice sunset, read some Harry Potter. I'm gonna be fine. It stinks, but it's all the proof I need that I'm on the right track. Love ya. Bye. I think I'm about to be stood up for a date. I matched with this girl on Hinge. We had really good conversation. Set a date for tonight at 7 p.m.
You see how you started off with, I think I'm about to be set up for the date. So you knew that she wasn't going. You felt it, you knew it, and you still showed up. And I guess I get what he's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to teach people like to always show up. Do what you're supposed to do as a man, you know, be a man of your word and do what you say you're going to do, you know? And I do agree with that. I do wholeheartedly agree with that. As a man, you should do what you say you're going to do. Your word is your bond. That's it. But, okay, but in this situation, you're clearly not in the wrong for not showing up to that date because you knew she wasn't going. You knew she wasn't going, and y'all have your own time to deal with. Time is not on our side, and you don't have time to be fucking around, going on pointless dates by yourself, you know. But I get what he's saying. He's saying, what if I don't go? What if I go? I could meet somebody else, or something could happen, or, you know, this, that, and the others. Things could happen if I show up, you know, so I'm gonna just show up. I get it. But at the same time, you guys got to understand your own value. You guys have to understand your own value and what you bring. Don't be desperate to meet these women. Don't feel sad if they unmatch you or stop messaging you. You have to understand that women have an abundance of men. They have an abundance of men that they're dealing with. He feels like, oh, we had a good conversation the other night and it was all good. And it was this, it was that. She's juggling through dudes, you know, so he's trying to get the best thing for her. You fell at the bottom, apparently. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens, man. That's what happens. That's dating right there. You know, don't feel sad about it. You don't have to do all that shit and feel all bad because she didn't show up to the date. It's happened to me before. Okay? My situation was a little different. I was living in Miami at the time, and chicks out there are a whole different animal. It's a whole different animal out there. It ain't like San Diego, I'll tell you that much. Okay? Like, these chicks you'll be talking to them make plans, be on the way there. You talking to her or texting her like, yo, I'm on the way there. I'm almost there. Where you at? She'll text you back like, I'm on the way there too. You'll get there. This is what happened to me. I'm there. She stopped answering. So I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? I'm already here though. We've already made this arrangement. We've already said that we're both on the way. And then she's all of a sudden she's not answering. So I dip, you know. After a little bit, I'm like, shh, all right, I'm out, man. I couldn't, this is my first time being stood up. I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? 2-3 days later, she hits me up. Because to me, it's just like, oh, it's over. You know what I'm saying? She hits me up, is like,
what's up?
I'm like, what's up?
The fuck you mean, what's up?
We're talking. She hadn't even brought up the whole 3 days ago. So I finally said something like, yo, what happened to you the other night? She was like, what you mean? I was like, what you mean what I mean? Like, you were supposed to show up to this thing. You said you was on the way. You ain't show up. You know what she said?
Oh, my sister had my car blocked in.
So I couldn't make it. Your sister had your car blocked in, so you couldn't make it. Yeah. So why ain't you let me know? She's like, oh, I'm letting you know now. That's how they be over there. That's how they are. I mean, unruly type women. But I learned right then and there. I was like, okay, this is the type of people that I may run into. You guys, wherever you live at, you may not run into this because people are not like that. But in certain cities, people are rude like that. And they think there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? They have no type of home training. So she didn't even know that she did anything wrong. Cause she's not even talking like you should have started off with the conversation. Like, hey, I apologize about 3 nights ago when I didn't show up to this thing that I said I was coming to. She didn't even start with that. So just understand your worth, man. That's all I'm saying. Understand your worth. Do what you say you're gonna do, but at the same time, respect yourself too. Don't show up to things where people are they're not showing up. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get no type of confirmation from no woman, you don't have to be desperate. Move on to the next person. Get back on Hinge or Tinder or whatever the fuck app you're on and find somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That's not the way to weed people out right there, by showing up to dates that they're not showing up to. But again, I'm not trying to, be too hard on this dude and the way he was dressing and shit like that. I'm just saying, like, I ain't like that bullshit. But I mean, when he threw the bullshit on, I was like, and then he tucked it in. I couldn't understand that. I ain't no stylist or nothing like that. But anyway, respect yourself. Know your worth, fellas. And don't show up to dates that the chick's not going to. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. You think he was right? You think he should have did what he did? You think he should have just not went? Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.